It was a book about an invisible boy. The end. Hi, I'm Stevie Saturn. Welcome to Reading with Stevie. Today I'm going to be reading... I'm not going to say you have to read it. Okay, I'm kidding. The Invisible Boy. Just read it if you can read. Don't read it if you don't know how to read. Hi, I'm Stevie Saturn. That's my stage name. This show is about reading. I'll read every book I have. I hope you don't get bored with those. Oh, I'm okay. Okay, I'm fine, okay. Can you see Brian the Invisible Boy? Even Miss Carlotti has trouble noticing him in her classroom. She's too busy dealing with Nathan and Sophie. Nathan has problems with what Miss Carlotti calls volume control. He uses his outside voice inside too much. Sophie whines and complains when she doesn't get her way. Nathan and Sophie take up a lot of space. Brian doesn't. When the bell rings for recess, Micah and JT take turns choosing kids for their kickball teams. The best players get picked first. Then the best friends of the best players. Then the friends of the best friends. Only Brian's still left, waiting and hoping. If everybody would just ignore me, I would just leave. JT glances in Brian's direction, just as quickly looks away. We got enough players for each team. He tells the others, let's play ball. In the cafeteria, Madison and her friends talk about her birthday party. The rope swing over the pool was awesome, says JT. Yeah, so was the water slide, adds Phonia. That was the best pool party ever. I'm so glad you guys had fun, says Madison. Everybody did except Brian. He wasn't invited. I promise I won't spill it on the book. At choosing time, while the other kids play board games and read, Brian sits at his table doing what he loves to do best. He draws a fire-breathing dragon scaling tall building. I can barely pronounce the first word. First sentence.
What? Over here? Right here?
Yes.
Then take a book. Sound it out. Listen.
Intergalactic.
Close. Try it again. Sound it out. Don't just guess. Sound it out. Sound it out.
Intergalactic.
See? I told you if you sound it out, you're good. Okay, so let's go ahead and read that.
Space aliens locked in intergalactic battles. Greedy pirates digging for treasure. And superheroes with the power to make friends wherever they go. On Monday morning, Miss Carlotti introduces Justin, a new student, to the class. Brian smiles shyly at him. Some of the other kids sneak looks at Justin, trying to figure out if he's cool enough to be their friend. They haven't quite made up their mind yet. This is my favorite. These are my favorite 2 pages. Well, this is my favorite one. At lunch, Madison and JT watch Justin eat with chopsticks. What is that? Asks Madison as she points at Justin's food. Bulgogi. It's Korean barbecued beef. My grandma made it for me. It's really good. Do you want to try some? There's no way I'd eat bulgogi. That's why I said that. Bulgogi. That's what. And the kids laugh at all of them. That is, except Brian. He sits there wondering, is it worse being laughed at or feeling invisible? Both of the above. Both of the above. Oh. Okay, just. The next day, when Justin goes to his cubby to put away his backpack, he notices a piece of paper with his name on it. Justin, I thought the bulgogi looked good, Brian. At morning recess, Brian finds a piece of chalk on the ground and starts drawing away. You're Brian, right? Yeah, thanks for the note. Hey, Justin, Elmo calls out from the tetherball court. You're up next. Sorry, I gotta go, says Justin. By the way, that's a really cool drawing, he adds before taking off. Back in class, Miss Carlotti asks the kids to team up in 2s or 3s for a special project. The kids scurry around the room to pair off. Brian heads towards Justin. I'm already with Justin, says Elmo. Find someone else. Brian looks at the floor, wishing he could draw a hole right there to swallow him up. Miss Carlotti said we can have up to 3 people in our group. We're only 2. Come on, Elmo. Let him work with us. Okay, I guess. Miss Carlotti gives the class directions for the project. Your assignment is to work together to write a story about what you see in the photograph. Use your imagination and have fun. Whoa, cool, says Elmo. What kind of people do you think would live in houses like that? I don't know. I bet Brian could draw them to go with our story, says Justin. Ah. Brian smiles as he takes out his lucky pen. This, I just have to show you the pages. It's lunchtime again. Brian's least favorite part of the day. Another 20 long minutes of kids talking and laughing with everyone else but him. Brian hears someone shout, "Hey Brian, over here." Brian turns and sees Justin waving over. Elmo nods at Brian as he makes room for him at the table. Maybe, just maybe, Brian's not so invisible after all. Thank you for watching my show. I hope you liked my video. Press the thumbs up button if you like my show. Press the thumbs down button if you don't. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see all my videos. I said, press that subscribe button if you want to see all my videos. Read every day. Read in videos that don't have any sound at all. Just book videos. You can read subtitles, which are words on the TV. You can just read books that have everything the wrong way. My favorite part of the book was lunch. Well, the first lunch. And you know what? I like the second page the most because Burger King. Burger King. Yes, Burger King. I said Burger King. Burger King.